Welcome back, guys. It is a follow-up video of our previous video of solving a question which is finding the maximum sub-array sum in the given array, and we have already discussed all the logical part and the logical approaches we can do while solving this question. So this is the coding part of that particular video. Now we are already having an array numbers, and we have called max sub-array function by passing numbers array in it. See, we'll make two variables first. First is in current max, current sum, which will be initialized with 0, and a max sum, which will be integer dot main underscore value. Okay. Now, sorry for that. After that, we'll write our loops for I. Inside that for loop, we will nest it for j. It will start with I. As we have already know, first we print the first element and corresponding all the sub-arrays with particular element. Thereafter, once we have done with the first element and all the sub-arrays which will be made by that element, then we'll move to the next element and do that thing again and again. So these for iterator I and iterator j are start and end for our k loop, which will be the range of the sub-arrays which we are gonna print while printing the sub-arrays from the main array. Okay, then I should be our start, so int start equals I. You can skip that part, but it will help you if you give it the name start and end for the k loop, so it will help you a lot while looking to this problem after solving it and to revise it again and again. So now we'll nest our third loop, which is for k, and it will start with start and it will end to end. Okay, goes up to end. Now, as you have already seen our first video on that, we have printed all the sub arrays possible in a particular array, and on that we have printed all the sub arrays. So in this video we are going to find the maximum of that particular sub array which we are having right now in this loop. So what we're gonna do, we'll first initialize an current variable in jth loop. Okay, in current we have already initialized it here. We don't need to do it here again and again, but if you want to do, you can do it. Otherwise you can do here also. So here we are gonna do, first we put our current here, and always make sure to write it here also, so that you can see it by every pass the current will become 0, and for the another pass we'll start finding all the possible sub-arrays sum, put it in current, and then check it with max. Is it max or not? If it is max, then we'll put that particular current to max. Otherwise go for the next iteration and next pass. So it is our current. Already we have been initialized up, but we'll do it here also, because we need to check after every pass, so that current should be 0 in every pass. Like first we start with 2 and make it all the possible sub-arrays with 2, then we'll go with 4. So for 4 we should not be having any value in our current, so current should be 0 at this pass while doing the passes for 4. That means 1th element, so that's why we need to make it 0 again here. So in the k, what we're gonna do, we'll add values to current sum, which is numbers of k, and after adding what we're gonna do, we print that particular sub-array max, which is our current sum. This will help you to see the output of that of the current subarray maximum and current subarray sum, and then we'll check it with the maximum sum and put it if it is max or not. So is if it is maximum, if it is maximum sum is smaller than current sum, then put it in maximum sum. That means maximum equals current sum. Okay, now let's run this code. Before running this code, we should print our maximum, which will come after this for loop. Sout the maximum of this subarray is equals into maximum. Okay, we have checked, we have put it in. This is our last for loop. Okay, after for loop we are gonna print that maximum. Okay, yeah, the maximum is 30. We can check it here. First we have a single element as a subarray 2, then we have two elements as a subarray, which is 2 and 4, and its maximum, its sum is 6. Then we have 3 element 2 4 6 and its sum is 12. Then we have 4 element 2 4 6 8, sum 20. Then we have 5 element 2 4 6 8 10, which is 30. Okay, after this pass, what will gonna happen, I will change to this and j will start from this to the end of this array. That means 4, then 4 6, then 4 6 8, then 4 6 10, and then the maximum. And after all the passes, what we are going, we are also checking in this first pass, we are checking if any value is, any current sum is greater than maximum, that we're gonna put that in maximum sum. And then after that, in this pass also we have checked the current sum to the maximum sum, and we'll repeat it till the end, and then finally we print our maximum sum here. So we have, this is an approach which is an brute force approach, which is of order of n cube, and we have also an optimized, that means better solution for this. So for that you need to check it out our next video, which is a different technique, which is a prefix sum technique, that will help you to reduce this loop, which is a k loop. So we don't need to go for this k start range to the k end range. For addition, we will make an auxiliary array and do it in that. So we can see it in our next video, all the logical part over there. Thank you.